Hey everybody, welcome to Pagoda One, and we noticed some of you aren't subscribing. So, to watch the rest of this video, you need to hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, it'll just go black. You can't see anything.
And you'll just see zebras on your screen.
Just see what? Zebras?
Zebras.
And
Happens to me all the time.
And you definitely want to see this video because today we're talking about something called reverse culture shock.
Yeah.
Which is when we go back to our own home countries and get culture shock.
Yeah, I'm literally going to pause until... Oh, you're subscribed? Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, now since you've subscribed and you can watch the rest of this video, make sure to like and comment also. And we're going to get right into it. And I heard a couple of you have some pretty good stories, but we're going to start with Sam the Man.
Oh,
Sam the Man.
Wow. In Korea, we tend to give our card or cash to the cashier directly. Which, I mean, cash is normal in our home countries, but with card, it's a bit different. In England, we usually have the little card reader next to us.
Okay.
Against the till, and then we put in our own PIN ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what we typically do. But in Korea, I've noticed some shops these days have that kind of card machine where we do it ourselves, but typically you hand it to the cashier.
Yeah.
And you hand it in a way which is kind of like holding your arm up
More polite.
to show respect.
Yeah.
And that became so habitual.
Oh no.
Like,
oh no.
So you can imagine, like,
Sounds
when,
like-
oh mate, trust me. Like, I went back to England, and after I got some sleep, the next day I went out to get some like lovely British food.
Yeah. Good fingers and mash.
Yeah. And I went to pay, and then
no.
it was a part timer. It was a younger girl, probably late teens, and I went to give my card like this. The card reader being right next to me,
Oh, no.
and I'm sticking out my hand like that, and the look on her face was like, "What is wrong with you? What are you doing?" And then when it clicked and I realised what I should be doing, I think I went as red as a tomato in like 0.01 seconds. And I literally looked at her. I just looked away and was like, oh.
Oh no.
Put it in the card reader.
Because this like is it's not aggressive, but it kind of looks like you're like pushing the card
Yes,
even
please
further.
take
It's like,
it, please
here,
take
come
it.
on, go. So yeah, she was
was-
probably like, what am I
That was
supposed to do?
that was a big weird one, and that's happened a few times, not
not
just
just
once.
I don't remember if I did that in the U.S. The whole stick out both hands. I did do this with both hands, but it wasn't for cards. It was for like giving something
Yeah,
to
see,
someone.
that's okay.
While I was giving something, I was like, here you go.
Take away the other hand.
Sorry.
But it's the same with like pouring alcohol, right? We kind of grab our hand. So if in England, if I start doing this, people are like,
What are you
"What's wrong
doing?
with your hand?"
You hurt your hand?
Yeah,
What's
it's like-
wrong?
It's my arm.
Is your hand hurting?
You have a
or-
weak hand.
Yeah. They're like, oh, Sam can't pour the alcohol.
My turn. I also have quite a few, but this one caught me a lot last October when I went home. I am that person, even in Korea and in South Africa, it's a big greet culture. When we're in the shops, we always greet, people. And I would walk into a place in Korea, and if it's a smaller place, if they greet me, I always greet back, like, 안녕하세요. And when you're leaving, same thing. And you always nod. Or some people will bow, but that's more formal. So it's always like this type of nod. We don't greet like that.
Yeah.
So,
You just.
oh man, I would like go somewhere and then I'm
no.
leaving and I'm taking my things and I'm like, bye. And then I look like I'm doing some funny twist.
You're doing the goodbye dance.
And I'm like halfway nod.
You could do it like a hair flip. Like, oh,
I think
goodbye.
that's worse.
What about to friends though?
That's a
like
big
you're seeing friends, you're like, oh, hello.
No,
no,
not so much.
really?
Because even, I'm not nodding to friends like that.
Yeah,
Because I'm
yeah.
not formal with friends.
But like it kind of reminds me of something. It's like when you go into a place, like for example, I went into the bank once, and I needed to send documents to South Korea.
Here or
When I was in England.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like you just repeat things. So they're like, oh, have a nice time in Korea. And I'm like, you too.
You too.
It's like the same feeling. It's like, oh, no.
And later you're like, he's not going to Korea.
And then you walk away like, I hope I never meet that person again.
So, and also the 감사합니다. That's automatic for me too. I always thank people when I help them. I don't know, I was just raised that way. We say thank you and greet.
Yeah.
So even in South Africa, it's literally, I'm so used to taking the card back or putting things in my bag, thank you, and then goodbye. So then I'm like, I got a thank you. Thanks.
Oh my god.
So the first week was rough.
Yeah, it takes a while. It takes a while.
Yes.
I like sometimes like intentionally speak Korean to my mom.
Oh really?
Just to like weird her out. I'm like, and then I repeat it in English. I'm like, what? You didn't hear me?
Your mom's like
I'm sorry, mom.
cleaning her ears.
She's like, what? I'm curious.
Okay.
If either of you two had an experience where you order something, and in Korea, and then a foreigner is delivering it.
What?
Yes.
And
That's happened to me
I don't know how to talk to them because I'm like,
yes.
yes. Come.
He spoke to me
thanks.
in English. He asked me if I'm French.
Okay.
The one spoke to me in Korean, and I was like, dude, you don't have to do this.
I'm not Korean.
The guy came, and I was like, kind of. I didn't know what to say, and I was just like, so
Yeah.
I did reply in Korean, but it felt
It was so
so
weird.
weird.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No, I get what you're saying because sometimes there'll be someone like I go to a few different restaurants. One of them is Brick Oven,
That's good.
and so a lot of the time that there
It's
is
so
foreigners there. I don't know if they speak English or not. I think they might, but I just default Korean in my mind, and so I'm just like I just start ordering in Korean because I know they know Korean. They can't work there if they don't know Korean. So I feel like it's assuming if I speak English,
Yeah, you don't
you
do
know,
that, yeah.
a little bit. But yeah, when they speak English back, maybe I'll switch over. But
it's still like
It's a
it
little
feels like
awkward, yeah.
reverse culture shock in a restaurant, and it's like,
yeah,
what do I do?
Like, what now?
I feel very lost.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of restaurants, that's actually one of my reverse culture shocks.
Okay.
Is I went back to the U.S. and two things happened. One is I met my friends like day one. So I was kind of, I guess, jet lagged, but in the, I don't know, the opposite way. Like I was high energy because it was like prime time in Korea, but more nighttime there,
Jet
right?
lag.
So we're sitting at the restaurant and we all sit down and start talking, and I'm like, where's the waiter? Let's get this going. So finally the waiter or waitress, I don't know, comes over and we order our food, right? Everyone orders their food, they walk away, and about 3 minutes later I'm like, where's my food?
Oh yeah.
Where is my food?
Why is this taking
Yes,
so long?
and I'm like,
That's
I'm getting
tough.
impatient. I'm getting very impatient. And I'm looking at the watch and I'm like, it's only been 5 minutes, so I need to cool
No,
it.
you mean it's been 5 minutes? Like,
And they come like
Right.
20 minutes later with all the food, and I'm like,
This
what
is
is going on?
unacceptable.
yeah.
And then we finished the meal, and I'm looking around at all my friends being like, why aren't we leaving? We gotta go. What are we doing? Just sitting here talking.
Chit-chatting? What is this?
Chit-chatting. Like, where's the next place? Where's Icha? Like, why are we here? We should be going somewhere else. And I realized in that moment, I had become so Korean in the way I treat restaurant service and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
It's-
like, quick, get in, get
Yes.
out, get your food, get to the next place.
Not just
Yeah,
restaurants, service in general.
Service in general.
So for those
yeah.
who don't know Korea, the culture is very pali, like quick.
Yeah.
And even the food and restaurants, everything happens quick. When you
Yeah.
are in the shop and you want to pay, it's like this.
Yeah, go, go, go.
Man, in South Africa, we have our own set of time.
Yeah,
And-
it's like-
oh, I get so
Or because
irritated.
just now or now.
Now.
yeah.
There's a lot of what I noticed is when I went back to America, again, the positive reverse osmosis, reverse what? Culture shock? Reverse culture shock?
What?
I was like,
People, when you're walking at each other, they know how to move
we
around.
gravitate away.
Yeah, we know to
It's like,
dodge each
get
other.
away from me.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Exactly where
Yeah,
we're going
yeah.
at all times. There's
Yeah.
very high awareness on the sidewalks. In Korea, there is very little awareness on
It's
head
bumping
on.
cars.
Yeah, it's like once you're a few inches away, or a few, 10 centimeters or whatever away.
That's a little too
That's
close.
when you like dive away. They're just like,
I like to play
like
chicken.
this. But you
yeah.
never hit the person
I
because
do.
you do.
If they're not looking up,
Watch
and they
out for
refuse,
Chantel.
I mean,
I've
it's
started
yeah.
doing that. If you're on your phone and you refuse to look up, it's a little rude. While you're walking
It's
on a
dangerous.
busy sidewalk, yes.
It's just dangerous.
So
Like,
I like
yeah.
playing chicken.
I've
Not all the time.
I've like stopped in front of a few people, like
Yeah.
instead of moving out.
Yeah.
And then I'm like looking at them, and I'm usually taller than them. I'm like,
Wow.
But this is
Oh, and,
this
yeah.
is happening in England though. I've noticed.
the smombies.
Yeah.
So
There's a lot of
Smombies
Smombies.
is smartphone zombie.
Yeah.
And playing chicken is when two people are going at each other and both of them are trying not to dodge. Both of them are going to hit each other.
Okay, I don't do that all
Whoever
the time.
dodges loses.
I'm really competitive.
Apparently. You know, I did have one
Food
more
thing?
reverse culture shock, and that was this is a complaint I get from many Korean students is when they go to the US, they complain about the saltiness of the food. So I was going back to America, and at that restaurant where I was waiting for the service, I ordered like this potato bacon wedge, like amazing egg concoction. First bite, it was the saltiest thing I've ever had in my life.
It's
It was
true.
like a
Yummy.
salt lick.
Western food is pretty salty.
Yeah.
My
When you
sti-
get
my
used
style.
to Korean food, yeah.
Yeah.
I've had that.
It was,
I
it was
haven't
too
gotten
much for
used
me.
to that. I still sometimes need to add some salt with certain things
yeah.
because I prefer,
That salt
I'm
life.
a salty person.
Salt
Salt life.
I'm a salty boy. Give me it.
But also food related for me. So back home, my family really likes to eat meat. Sorry for all the vegetarians and vegans out there. So we like to eat meat, and we would eat a lot of red meat most as well too. Sundays would be chicken, hardly ever fish really. So we ate a lot of red meat, and coming to Korea, red meat is really expensive. Like beef is
Oh, it's
expensive,
really expensive,
mutton and
yeah.
lamb is expensive.
Yeah.
So I started for 5 years. I eat more chicken and pork or fish because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
And now when I go home, my stomach
Oh no.
and beef.
They don't.
I can't eat a lot of beef anymore.
Oh, no.
Like, yes, my stomach is not used, it's too rich for me now.
Train yourself. Go to
Yeah.
Burger King.
That's not beef, that's funny things in there.
That's funny thing.
Hey, if it looks like it, smells like it, tastes like it. In Korea, everybody is like instant on their umbrella game.
Oh
yes.
yeah.
Like it amazes me.
I can
It's
walk
amazing.
a little in the rain and not be bothered, but it's like there's
It's-
hardly drops.
But it's like even if it's not on the forecast
Yeah.
and there's a drop, umbrella. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Like, and I don't
Very
mean
quick.
in like a sarcastic way. It's legitimately
Literally,
amazing.
yeah, exactly.
It's like on point.
Everyone has that umbrella.
And I
They don't
know-
want to ruin their hair.
Yeah, and I know people. Are
Is
more,
it?
Yeah. I heard people are more conscious about it here because of like
Yes.
microdust and the polluted rain, so it causes more damage for
Ah.
our hair. But when I go back to England, it's like umbrella. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
People just. It's like come on, come at me. So it's.
And you there with your
Yeah.
umbrella.
And then and I'm in Korean mode, getting like, oh no, my umbrella, Mary Poppins away.
Umbrella time.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
that's a change because usually when I go back to England, it's 50% of the time it's
Yeah.
raining. So
All right, so that was some of the reverse culture shock that we kind of encountered going back to our own countries. It was kind of, interesting to see all of that. And now since we have at least double our subscribers, make sure to like.
Comment.
subscribe.
Yes.
No, but if they do it 3 times, then it's
Okay, subscribe
okay.
for
3 times is fine.
yeah, not 4.
Yeah.
Not 4 times.
Yeah. Anyways, make sure that subscribe button has been changed from subscribe to subscribed, the past. And click that bell in the corner, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.